yeah, lots of exciting stuff. We've got lots of new fabric. We have a kit. We have our mystery bags. We've got some other fabric and such. I did also grab some of the things that y'all requested from last week. And then I always check like the Facebook and all that stuff beforehand. So we had a couple of requests on there. So I've got those things too. I see that Jan, you got your Sparkle Magic Fat Quarters and panel. That's awesome. Yeah, so awesome. Thank you all again so much for joining us. Yeah, we have a couple giveaways today. Also, I'll show those off first. Our midpoint giveaway is going to be these cute little woven labels from Sarah Hearts. They are super cute. You can put them into quilts and on bags. Super fun. So that's our first giveaway. It looks like we have a question from Dory, I think. Is there any Japanese pattern fabrics up tonight? No, we do not have any. Generally, we don't carry a whole lot of the Asian prints. It's kind of more of a niche fabric, and we haven't quite got there yet. So not today. Maybe someday in the future, we'll see. Then Jan said, that is too funny. I can totally picture that. One granddaughter gets one, the other one wants one. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dory. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so first giveaway, we've got these cute little labels. They're super cute to put into garments too, if you make your own garments. I like to sew them into the binding. They just add a little bit of extra character. So these are our first giveaway, so we'll have those about halfway through our show. And then for our buyer's giveaway, we have this cute little pocket guide to fabric pre-cuts. So it's this little pocket-sized book with all sorts of ideas and information on how to use pre-cuts. So like jelly rolls, charm packs, layer cakes. I think we've got fat quarters in there too. All of those, lots of good information. So this is going to be our buyer's giveaway. So that'll be more towards the end of the show. Hey Anita, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so those are our giveaways. So we've got halfway point and buyer's giveaway towards the end. So stick around for both of those. We'll do those a little later. If anybody watched I'm going to go ahead and mention this first because we got a lot of questions about it. If you watched our Facebook Live this morning, you will have seen that the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop started yesterday, April 1st. And along with that came the Riley Blake collection, fabric collection, Washington My Home, made specifically for Washington for the Shop Hop. We do have lots of panels. Yes, it's so exciting. We do have the magazines that has the passport in there, the map, the patterns. We do have all of those too. So if you want to get one of those, we can get you one of those. If you are local or in Washington, you can participate. Maybe you have a local quilt shop where you are and they're participating. But like I said, along with that comes the panel. Now I'll show off the panel first. Yes. So here's the panel. Do we have any of the magazine listings?
Actually, I haven't.
In there? Because I can't remember if we did that or not.
We didn't do it last time,
here.
but I actually have like the stuff for it, so I can just in the background while you're talking about this one list them.
Awesome. We'll put some magazines up just in case you need one. You haven't gotten one yet. And then I'll show the panel. Now the fabric itself, yardage wise, has been a really big hit. And we actually are, I think, sold out of a few of the different prints. So, but we did ask and we are able to get more as of today. We think we're getting a full new set. So we will be able to do that in the future, but we thought we'll plan ahead if any of you on here would like some of that fabric. Now the magazine does have a few different quilts in there. The one that we did here at our store is different. We used one of the Riley Blake free patterns for our quilt sample, but it does have patterns using the panel. So here's the panel. I'll show this off really quick. It is so cool. It kind of mimics their national park panels a little bit. It's kind of that similar style. Beautiful colors, very, very Washington. And then it says experience the Pacific Northwest. Super cool. So that is the panel. Like I said, we will prepare once we get that second shipment of the fabric. I know we had a couple questions about whether we were doing kits or if we had kits. We don't as of right now, but if we get enough interest, we might see we can maybe pull some together and do some on here. If you are interested in that, or we can definitely just do the fabric. So yeah, but for right now we are doing the panels. I don't know how much of this you can see on here, but I know Michael did add a picture in the description so you can see kind of what it looks like all opened up, like full scale. No, Mary Jane, if you have any other requests, just let us know. If it's something that we have, we can definitely go get it. Yeah, and the panels are just there on the listing that's on the screen right now. Awesome, Anita. Okay, we will definitely keep that in mind. I have that on my list to do. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So yeah, if you want to grab your panel now, you can do that. They are fantastic. We've still got some inventory of these, so whoever wants one should be able to grab them. Yesterday was also the start of our open house, so we have all of our new class signups. That's on our website too, so if you want to just peruse and see what new classes we have, you can go on our website. But it was very busy here at the store. We had like 490 class signups, is that right?
490 class signups yesterday and over 800 yards.
Yeah, so it was great. It was a very busy day, but we really appreciate everyone who came out. I know we had a few of you guys pop in, and that was very fun. Yes, if you tried to call us yesterday, you probably maybe had to wait for a better call back again. Because yeah, our phone just rings off the hook first day of class signups. Thank you so much, Wendy. Yes, and that's Anita, you were the one that sparked the should we do kits, should we not do kits? And that's when we were like, we definitely need more fabric. So we are getting more, we should be getting more. So at that point in time, we'll make sure that we get some to you guys if you are interested, which sounds like we've got some interest, so.
And the magazine is officially in the shop.
Awesome. Michael just added the magazine too, so if you want to get one of those All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop magazines, it's got different patterns in there. It is for Washington and Oregon, so you can see what the Oregon fabric looks like too, because they had different ones. But yeah, different quilt patterns are in there. Your passport is in there, which if you do that, there are different prizes that you can enter to win. Awesome. It looks like some of you are grabbing yours. It's wonderful. But yeah, so passport patterns, the map is in there so you can see all of the different shops that are participating. I think it's a great way too to kind of keep track of where your local quilt shops are, because depending on where you are, you can support your local quilt shops, which is awesome. So yeah, if you want to grab one of those, they are right there on the screen. And then yeah, we should have more of these panels listed too. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, you can go ahead and grab yours. And we will definitely keep you updated on the yardage, the fabric situation. For this one, we'll let you know when we get it, and we'll pop it up in the Whatnot show once we get it. And we'll reach out to you, Anita, to see, since I think you got a panel, we'll see if we can put one together for you. Okay, so that was the first thing. I just wanted to talk about that to make sure that whoever wanted one was able to get one, or if you had questions, you can ask. Awesome. So it looks like Mary Jane is looking for Riley Blake fabric or charm packs. We don't have all of our fabric listed on our website. We do carry Riley Blake. We carry lots of different brands, Riley Blake, Moda, Ruby Star Society, Art Gallery Wilmington, Michael Miller, just a whole bunch. So yeah, if you let us know Riley Blake, that's an awesome place to start. If there are any specific lines or styles that you are into, you can let us know that, and then we can pull for you and see what we can find. Awesome, Anita. Okay, great. So since you got you're getting your panel, if you want the kit, we can build that around you already having the panel, unless you want another one. Awesome. Okay. So now that we have done that one, since Mary Jane asked about Riley Blake, we do have a brand new Riley Blake line, and I'll show that now. So this one is called Winged Melody, or Medley. I think I've been saying that. I want to say melody, but I think it's medley. Yeah, medley. Awesome. Okay, so this collection, brand new collection, was just released. There is a free pattern for this one on their website as well, so you can check that out. But it is an adorable line. Kind of the star of this collection are the birds. This comes in 3 different colorways. It comes in this really pretty kind of soft seafoam color, really, really pale kind of blush pink, and then a white background. So I did grab a little bit of yardage of the white birds, if anyone is interested in yardage. Beautiful floral. It's got this really cool motif on here. And thank you so much, Terry, for grabbing one of these back quarter bundles. This is the one I did grab some yardage of, because I saw a couple comments, I think, about these gorgeous birds. And of course, if you are interested, if anyone is interested in yardage of any of the prints that I'm showing today, we should be able to grab the bolts and get you however much yardage you would like. And another beautiful floral. And I didn't notice that these two were different.
They are different. So that one you're holding, I put down as bundle 2, and then the other one is bundle 1.
Perfect. So it looks like there are 2 different colorways here. So this was the first colorway. You've got kind of a mix of, I would say this one has more of the blues in it.
And I will say, I too apparently was mistaken with the medley versus melody, because this one is melody, but the other one is medley.
That's funny. Okay, good. So I'm not the only one.
So I'll probably go and change that while no one's looking.
Yes, we do often cut fat quarter bundles for all of the collections that we get in. So most likely we have a fat quarter bundle of the line you're looking for. So this one is the second colorway. So you've got kind of like the seafoam color, you've got the pinks. So that's number 2. And
Yes.
then number 1 is this one here. So you've still got that floral, but you have the white background, the softer seafoam, the brighter orange coral in that kind of tile. Again, the birds, the softer teal in that kind of stripe, and then the white in the floral. And thank you so much, Terry, for grabbing this colorway as well. So 2 options for you. I'm gonna see if there are any duplicates. I think the only duplicate in the bundles are the birds. So if you wanted to combine them, you would have more from the collection. Yes, this one is called Winged Medley. Not to be confused with Melody, which we keep wanting to say for some reason. So yeah, both of these collections are Winged Melody. They're just 2 different colorways.
And they are on the picture, so you can see one's the number 2 is what she's holding right now, which is the flat stack, and then the taller stack is bundle 1.
So we've got one here. This one has the 2 larger florals, the brighter orange tile, small floral, and the teal stripe. And then to go along with the fat quarters, well, in the collection, there are 2 panels here as well. So the free pattern that I was talking about earlier uses this panel. So this is a block panel. There are 4 different blocks. They're more rectangular. I'll show each one here. So first we've got kind of this beautiful bouquet of flowers. Beautiful gold finch on the blue background. Yes, and we do have charm packs and other pre-cuts, but we did add just the charm pack here because that's kind of the typical what most people want, so I can show that too. Got the 3rd block, and then there's another beautiful floral. So all together you've got 4. And like I said, the free pattern for this one on their website uses this panel and then some additional yardage as well. So there's that one. Yes, Riley Blake is very good. They do some really beautiful florals. I love a lot of their softer collections. Super exciting. Okay, so that is the first panel. And then the second panel is a little larger. It's more of like a focal panel, something that you might put like in the center, or maybe cut up and do a beautiful like window pane quilt. But as you can see, it's kind of a larger version of those smaller ones.
They're both the same size though. Like the whole panel itself is the same size.
Yes, so they are the same size, just one is kind of 1 block, 1 large block, and the other one is 4 kind of smaller blocks. But yes, they are the same, technically the same size. But beautiful florals. So that goes very nicely with the fabric from the collection. They are quite large panels. They've got to be like a yard each, right? Yeah. So full like 1 yard panels. That's pretty cool. It's a lot to work with. So we've got both the panels available. We've got different fat quarter options. And then yes, we do also have the charm pack here as well. So if you're wanting, you know, to cut out some of that work, that effort to cut all those 5-inch squares out, you can have one done for you. We've got all of the different fabrics on here. Yes, there is an option for local pickup. Before you place your order, make sure that you have it set to local pickup. You can set that in your wallet, and I think there's also a place to do it from
Yes,
here too.
I believe on the right side of your screen, wherever your payment information is, there should, if you click that, there should be some sort of option to select local pickup. Because I think it goes between either your shipping address or local pickup.
Yeah, so that is, in the wallet. You should be able to set it from there. Perfect. Thank you guys for your help. It's always hard when you don't have it in front of you to picture where it actually is. Yeah, I understand, Anita. Awesome. Yeah, so you can definitely, if you are local, we are in Spokane Valley, you can definitely come do local pickup. So there is Winged Melody. We do also have layer cakes and jelly rolls of this, if that's your preferred pre-cut. Very cool. Okay, so that was a lot of accompaniments for this collection, the fat quarters, panels, pre-cuts, all of that. So we should have all of that up in our store. So if you want to, you know, hop back to it a little later once you've seen some of the other stuff, if you can't stop thinking about this one or a different line, any that we show, all of it's listed in our shop with pictures, so you're able to see all of that. And I'm just going to show these really quick. Last week I wrote down a few of your requests for this week, and I did have that somebody asked for Porch Swing from Riley Blake too. So this is Porch Swing. I'm not sure I should have written down who asked for it as well as the actual request. But if you're looking for Porch Swing, we do have a couple layer cakes. I did find a fat quarter bundle, and I do think we also have jelly rolls. We don't have charm packs. But this is the Porch Swing from Riley Blake as well. Beautiful kind of coral, magenta, teal, and gold collection. So just a few extras. I'll show it again later because, like I said, I'm not sure who exactly it was that requested this one. I'll show, we've got the whole, I love that they do this at Riley Blake. They put all of the different colorways of all of the different prints on the back of their pre-cuts.
I feel as if I might have hit a button. I was trying to adjust how much was in it, and I thought I was clicking more, but nope. One moment.
Okay, good. I was confused there for a second. I'm glad you knew what was happening. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Jessica, I totally understand. Like I said, I just knew that somebody had requested it, so I wanted to make sure that it was an option. If you've changed your mind, that is acceptable. Totally understand. But yeah, we do have these, so they'll be up in our shop. So if anyone else wants to grab it, if they really like it, they can go for it. Of course. Yeah, it's a really fun collection. I really like how it all looks. It's a really unique color palette, and I love all of the florals, and there are the little birds on here that are super cute. So it's a fun line, but awesome. Okay, so I'll pop that one back down here. So I think we got those ones. I did add more charm packs because we had a request for more charm packs, so I did grab a few different lines that we had. I did grab the Time and Again because this one is a really beautiful collection, and I think it's so summery and classic feeling, and we're kind of getting into more of that you know, spring summer feel. I think we're all itching for that. So beautiful. So time and again, we do have a sample of this one. We did a cute little plaid quilt with this to make it kind of like a fun picnic feel. Oh, thanks Jan for grabbing one. And it just turned out beautiful. So there's one option for a charm pack. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and show off this one. So this is called Gone Country. And this one's kind of fun because, you know, we do get a lot of kind of Western cowboy stuff. Yeah, it's so cute. And so it has that Western feel, but it is also just a little more, kind of more the feminine side. So we've got all of these cute little Western motifs, the cowboy hats, cowboy boots, wheels, spurs, all of that good stuff, but with like a little bit of floral and a bit of a softer color palette. So yeah, I think this one is just really cool. Got the horse silhouettes back there. I feel like any horse girl is bound to like this one. Again, beautiful floral that comes with it. I love the pops of yellow and blue. A little bit of a floral cowboy hat. Thank you so much, Jessica, for grabbing one of these bundles. Super cute, classic paisley. Thanks, Margaret, for getting one as well. Oh, and thank you, Ashley, for grabbing one also. Awesome. I had a feeling this one was gonna be popular. Love the text too. It's a good one. Oh.
It's not really an up. I thought there was.
It's multi-directional. Which, you know, can be a good thing. Awesome. Yeah, that's so fun, Jessica. That's kind of, I think, what we were thinking. We've got a pretty big rodeo around here, so we knew it would be well loved. And then it has this horse print too, which is pretty great. Beautiful. So there are 8 fat quarters in this bundle. And yeah, it just creates a beautiful little collection. Awesome. And it looks like we have one more available if anyone else wants to grab one. That'll be up in our shop for the rest of the show. Yeah, you could definitely mix in some Lori Holt. Some of those blenders would be great with this one. Super cute. I did forget to grab, we did show the Americana collection from Lori Holt this morning. I thought I grabbed all of the ones, but like I said, it's been pretty hectic around here. If anyone's interested, we can definitely grab those. But I did forget to put them on in the pile. Yeah, a yard of the horse fabric. You like this main print here, Darlena? Perfect. Yeah, we can definitely go grab this one. That sort of main horse print. Yeah, and if we could also grab the bandana looking bolt from the Lori Holt collection. Is there a specific color you're looking for, Anita? I think there was the gold, the blue, the red, either. Okay, yeah, so if we could maybe just grab those two, that would be great. And then we're also grabbing that horse print. Wonderful. If anybody else, and the cowgirl hats. If we could grab the cowgirl hats too, that would be awesome. This one here. I think there is another print that has the hats without the florals. But yeah, we can definitely do a yard of the hats with the floral. Okay, so we'll wait for those ones really quick so that we can do those before we move on. I think after we do this set of, or this collection, I think we'll go ahead and start our mystery fat quarter bags. So if you've been waiting for those, we're gonna have those shortly. Awesome, and it looks like we are gonna grab those fabrics. Awesome. Okay. So we'll start off with the horses. So Darlena requested, I believe, a yard of this one. Perfect. So really quickly before we actually run this one, I'm just gonna go over how we do yardage again. So we've got a miscellaneous yardage listing here. We have it listed as an auction, but we're not running it actually as an auction. There's no need to upbid. The price listed is the price per yard. So we just ask that when we run one, if you were the one that requested it, go ahead and bid on it, or just swipe so that we know that that is your yard that you have claimed. If you would like some, absolutely, just let us know in the comments and we'll run it again. But that way there's no upbidding and everyone gets however much they want for the correct price. So we'll go ahead and run this one for Darlena. So horse print for Darlena. Perfect. So 1 yard. And we'll go ahead and run it again just in case anyone else wants to grab some. So whoever wants to grab that, absolutely go for it. But if you do notice that somebody else has already bid, if you could go ahead and wait and we'll just run it again, that would be awesome. So running the horse print again, it looks like Anita is gonna grab a yard. And you can also let us know if you'd like more than 1 yard, and then we can keep running it for you for however much you'd like. Okay, and run it one more time. Okay, just running the horses one more time in case anybody else wants to grab some. Okay, perfect. It looks like that's it for the horses. And then we also have the cowgirl hats. So we'll run the first yard for Darlena since she requested it. Perfect, 1 for Darlena. Awesome, and then we'll run this one again as well. This one is so cute. I love that kind of layered look. You've got the paisley in the background, the florals, and then the hats. Super cute. Okay, so a yard of this one for Darlena. Perfect, and then it looks like we also grabbed the bandana prints. It looks like we have it in the gold and the blue teal colorway. So we'll go ahead and run the gold first. Perfect, so running the gold. Awesome, one for Anita. Wonderful, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and run it one more time just in case anyone else wants to grab some. This is from the Americana collection. Lori Holt, or Be In, is it Be In My Bonnet? I always get that mixed up. Yes, it is Be In My Bonnet. Wonderful, okay, so there's the gold. And then we'll also run the blue with kind of the lighter teal mixed in there as well. Perfect, thank you, Anita. Wonderful. And then we'll run this one more time just in case anyone else wants to grab any of this one. Perfect, and this is just at 1 yard. All of them have been so far, but if you ever want to request a half yard or 2 yards or whatever amount you'd like, just let us know. Oh, cute. I think that would be adorable, Anita. Cute little reading pillow. Absolutely. Okay. Awesome, so, oh, with the horses, yeah, super cute. Love that idea. It's gonna be adorable. Both of the first 2 fabrics went with the Gone Country collection. I think we do still have a bundle of this one remaining if anyone wants to grab some of the lovely Western cowgirl themed collection. Otherwise, it will be up in our shop for the rest of the show, so if you want to head back into our shop and check it out, you can do that. If anything sells out and you notice that it's gone from our shop, just let us know. It might be something that we have more of that we could restock. So don't be afraid to ask. Okay. Now we're going to take a little break from the new fabrics, and we're going to do our mystery fat quarter bags. So I'm going to pull out the first 5. So we've got all of those right here. We have 5 different mystery bags in the first sort of round that we do. Each one has sort of a little bit of a theme, so they're all kind of curated. We'll do the first 5 and then we'll go through the next 5 after this one. But I'll just explain really quick how it works. So each mystery bag is auction style, so they all start off at $6. From there, you will bid on the mystery bag, but this is a choose your own. So I'll go through all of the different themes, and then if you win, you get to choose which one you want. So you would put in the chat there the number or the theme, and then we'll show it off for you. So we'll go ahead and read through the first 5 themes here. Number 1 is Woodland Campers. 2 is Mod Garden. 3 is Remarkable Reader. 4 is 30s, so like your classic reproduction stuff. And then 5 is Classic Elegance. So we'll go ahead and start up the first auction. You all can bid, and then whoever wins gets to pick which one they'd like. There are 5 fat quarters in each bag. So that's what you are bidding on, just to clarify. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start it off here. Looks like a bid from Wendy and then Lori. Oop, and saw Anita, Ashley, Wendy. A little bit back and forth there. Looks like Wendy has the current bid. Oh, and then Lynn, back to Wendy. Looks like Wendy has the top bid. Oh, looks like Sally has a bid here now. And last 5 seconds on this one. And it looks like Sally is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like. Number 5. Number 5 is Classic Elegance. And I'll go ahead and put your name next to this one. Perfect. So we've got number 5 here. And we'll show it off. So we've got some really gorgeous classic florals in this bundle. Beautiful, elegant color palette. And just some really beautiful prints. This one has a little bit of a gold metallic. And some more beautiful florals. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sally. And that is how it works. So hopefully if you haven't seen before, you get the idea now that number 5 is taken. I put the name down there so you can see which ones are still available. And we'll go ahead and start up the next one now. So starting it off at $6, you've got a bid from Lynn. A bit of a back and forth. You all are super fast today. I love it. Looks like Wendy has the top bid, then Lynn. Back to Wendy. Back to Lynn. And last few seconds. Lynn still has the top bid. And it looks like Lynn is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like in the chat there. Number 2, perfect. Okay, and if you have a different preference of name that you go by, just let me know in the chat there. Otherwise, I'll kind of go off your username unless you've said it before. Okay, number 2 is Mod Garden, which is this one right here. This one is super cute, bright, fun, definitely more modern. Got cute stuff from some Ruby Star Society, I think Figo. Super cute prints. I think this one's Art Gallery. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope you like those ones. Awesome. Glad you love it. That's so good. I love that. Okay, starting up the next one here. Starting it off at $6. And a few bids back and forth here. Looks like Missy, and then back to Wendy. Last 5 seconds. And looks like Wendy is our winner. Thank you so much, Wendy. Let us know which one you'd like in the chat there. Number 3, Remarkable Reader. Perfect. Wonderful. Take that one here. There we go. Remarkable Reader. And this one is super fun. We've got some different like text prints, kind of black and white, some fun little glasses, readers, more kind of numerals and text. Some really cool blenders. Awesome. Thank you so much, Wendy. Okay. So we're down to the last 2, which are Woodland Campers and our 30s reproduction prints. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one here, starting it off at $6. Got a bid from Lori. Saw Ashley, Missy, back to Ashley, to Lori and Anita. And Lori. Back and forth there again. It looks like Anita has the top bid. Last 5 seconds. And it looks like Anita is our winner. Awesome. Thank you so much, Anita. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 4. Okay, number 4 is that 30s theme. So we'll put you down next to that one. And here we go. Take a look. Super cute, fun, sort of summery bundle. Got kind of those classic small scale prints. Very cheerful color palette for sure. Cute little daisies and lovely plaid. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anita. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, that brings us to our last one of this round, which is our Woodland Campers collection. So cute little bundle here. This is very whimsical and cute. So we'll go ahead and start up the bidding here. Looks like Lynn and then Ashley. Oops, I saw Martha, Jan, back to Ashley and then Missy. Back to Ashley. Bid from Missy and then Ashley. And it looks like Missy has our top bid. Last 5 seconds. So back to Ashley. And it looks like Missy has our top bid at the moment. And it looks like Missy is our winner. Thank you so much, Missy. And I see there Anita. That is so cool. I'm glad some of those will work for what you're doing. That's amazing. Okay, Missy, I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up. This one is adorable. You've got these cute little woodland creatures in their little camping gear. Very cute. We've got kind of the classic patches. Cute little trees. They're super fun. Did add a little blender in there. It's always good to have. And then we've got these adorable bears here as well. Super cute. Thank you so much, Missy. Okay, so that was our first set of 5. And now we're gonna move on to our next set of 5. So I'll take them out here so we have them all ready to go. and we'll read off the themes really quick. So at number 6, we've got quirky prints. 7 is traditional blues. 8 is delicate floral. 9 is blustery day. And 10 is storybook. So some very cool sort of themes to go off of here. And with that, we'll go ahead and start up our next auction. I have a bid from Lori, and then Lynn, back to Lori. Oh, bid from Ashley, and then Lori. A little bit of a back and forth there. Looks like Ashley, and then Lori. Bid from Lynn. And the last 5 seconds, we'll bid from Sally. And last few seconds here. And it looks like Sally is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like. Number 7. Okay, number 7 is traditional blues. And we've got that one right here. And we've got some beautiful classic prints on these gorgeous blue backgrounds. These are also kind of more of a, I think, Civil War era reproduction stuff. Beautiful print. Wonderful, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and start up the next one here. First bid from Ashley, thank you so much. And then Martha and Lori, back to Ashley. Oh, a little bit back and forth again. Last 10 seconds. Awesome, it looks like Ashley has the top bid at the moment. Last 5 seconds. Ashley still has the top bid, and it looks like you are our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like. We've got 4 different options here still. Oh, perfect. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is delicate floral. Perfect. I put delicate floral there and soft floral here. I like to confuse myself, you know. Okay, this one is so pretty. Very beautiful color scheme. We've got some gorgeous purples and greens with these delicate florals and some beautiful blenders to go along with it to kind of round it out. Delicate little paisley and some beautiful butterflies and foliage. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ashley. Awesome. Okay, oh good. I'm glad you love it. That's always good to hear. Okay, that brings us to our last 3 here. We still have Quirky Prints, Blustery Day, and Storybook. We'll go ahead and start up the next one here. Starting it off at $6. I got a bid from Wendy. Oh, a couple there. Looks like Lynn. Awesome, some pre-bidding going on. Very nice. Looks like Lynn still has the top bid. 5 seconds left. Last few seconds. And it looks like Lynn is our winner. Thank you. Let us know which one you would like. Number 6. Okay. So number 6 for Lynn. And that is our Quirky Prince. This one is super fun. You start off with these adorable little llamas. Super cute detailing there. Some very fun kind of paisley prints. Cute little floral. We've got some cool birds and clouds. And a little triangle geometric print to go along with. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. Okay, so we've got our last 2 here. We've got Blustery Day and Storybook. So Blustery Day is kind of a beautiful, more jewel-toned, deep, rich sort of collection. And then Storybook has some really cute, kind of more of that storybook quality to it. So 2 left here. And we'll go ahead and start up the next one then. Okay, I see Anita, Lynn, Martha, back to Anita, a bit from Sally. Looks like last 5 seconds, it's still Sally. Oh, but then we've got a bid from, I think it was Sharon. And last 5 seconds. Wonderful, thank you so much. Let us know which of the last 2 you would like. Number 9, awesome, okay. And that is this one right here. This one is so pretty. I really like this one. Got some beautiful prints here. Some cute little birds with some details. Classic little kind of woodland forest theme, but in kind of more of a modern color palette. We've got a blender here to go along with it. Some beautiful leaves. And another kind of classic floral. Kind of a geometricness to it. Very fun. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So that brings us to our last one of today, which is our storybook collection. Super cute, very soft and beautiful prints. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one here. Bid from Martha and then Lynn. Back to Martha. Bid from Terry and then Lynn. Oops, and back and forth there. I think that's Mom of 7. Bid from Terry. Last few seconds here. Wonderful, and it looks like Terry is our winner. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put your name down next to this one, and then we will show it off. So this one is super cute. We've got this classic print here from Little Women. Little houses and neighborhood look. Got some really sweet little motifs on this one. Some kind of classic stuff. So little umbrella, teapot, like some flowers, yarn, books, that kind of thing. And we've got a cute little sort of farm themed one. Some cute little motifs on there too. Then we threw in there some kind of softer florals just as like little blenders to go along with it. This one has some script in the background there. Super cute. Thank you so much, Terry. Okay, and that completes our mystery fat quarter bags for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. That was fantastic. Hope everyone enjoys their mystery bags, their fat quarters. And yeah, you can come up with some fun ideas for those. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, and since that's about kind of a little more than our halfway point, we're gonna go ahead and do our first giveaway. So this time around, we're gonna give away these adorable little woven labels from Sarah Hearts. You should just be able to enter up at the top of the screen there. It looks like everyone's got it. You all are on it. Awesome. But these are super cute. You've got a couple different styles. So you've got the little love there and then a little gold heart. They're kind of a little metallic, which is super fun. There are 8 in here. I think there's 4 of each. And these are just awesome to kind of, you can sew them onto bags. I know that's been really popular lately. You can sew them into your, kind of like on the edge of your quilt where your binding kind of covers. That's really fun too. It kind of adds just a kind of special little quality to it. You could also put them in your garments if you do any garment sewing. Instead of having, you know, like a normal label, you could have a fun one. So these are super cute. I even love the little packaging it comes in. It's super fun. Okay, so that giveaway will just be running up at the top of your screen over here. If you haven't entered, definitely do so. It looks like you all are on it. You're figuring it out. That's wonderful. And this one is our sort of midpoint giveaway, so anyone can enter. We will have a buyer's giveaway a little later on, which is that awesome little pocket guide to fabric pre-cuts. That one is super fun. But for now, we've got these. Yeah, this one's great because you can just keep them in this cute little packaging while you, in the meantime, before you use them. Okay, and we'll let the giveaway run there for a bit. While we're waiting for that, I'll go ahead and show off one of our kits. So we've done some really cute table runners for spring. Last week we showed you a batik version and more of a floral version. This week it's more of a modern collection. So this right here is from the Slow Summer collection designed by Susie Quilts. This is a Villarosa pattern called Honey. And we have kitted the whole thing up. So you've got the Villarosa pattern in here, and then all of the fabric and the binding that you need to make the table runner. So as you can see, all of these center blocks are the same. It's this cute little snail print. It's very summery and definitely has a more modern feel to it. And then all of the kind of frames around the blocks are all different fabrics from the collection. So you've got this one here that has all those cute little multicolored snails. That kind of marble effect has been really popular. Kind of has that summer beachy feel a little bit. We did this cute little plaid on the back too. That's also a part of the collection. It's not included in the kit, but I'm pretty sure we do still have the fabric. And I think wonder if they pieced this one. I think they might have just gone with the fabric so that they didn't have to piece it, which is smart because it's a plaid. But very cute. So that kit is available. Like I said, you've got the pattern, the binding, the main focal print, and all of the additional prints for the rest of the table runner. And it's 16 by 56, so kind of like a nice mid-range table runner. But this is super cute for, you know, summer, maybe spring into summer. If you know anybody that kind of likes the more modern style, this is definitely kind of a good one. Lots of inspiration with this fabric online too. It's been really popular. And it looks like we are drawing our winner, and it looks like Wendy is our winner. Thank you so much, Wendy. We hope you enjoy your little woven labels. Awesome, thank you so much. We will put those with your order. Okay, but yeah, cute little summery kit available for what we're calling the Honey Table Runner. Slow Summer from Art Gallery, so you know the fabric is beautiful and soft. And I mean, who doesn't love a striped binding? So cute. Awesome, okay. So that was one of our kits for today. I think that's the only kit we've got for today, but a super good one. Okay, getting back into more of our fabric. So another new collection that we have here is called Forest Floor. This one is from Henry Glass. And it definitely has more of that dark kind of woodsy feel. You've got the different woodland creatures on here. Cute little bunny, squirrel, cute little raccoon. Very fun. So it's kind of like one of the main prints. All sorts of kind of ferns and the like in this collection too. Love this multicolored fern. And there is a little plaid here as well that's kind of a little more abstract, but love the earthy colors in this one. And we've got some moths here, kind of on their full collage or camouflage look, kind of. Some beautiful leaves. This is a great tonal print. And my favorite is definitely this main mushroom print. Super cute, all of the different mushroom styles with the little curly ferns in the background. Some little morel mushrooms. Super fun. And there are 7 fat quarters in this collection. So definitely if you're looking to do more of an outdoorsy, semi-realistic looking quilt, this is a great one for that. Awesome, and we do have a few bundles available, so depending on how much yardage you need, we definitely can get you covered. Yeah, Teresa, super pretty. I love that kind of style of artwork. Super fun for like little bags and that kind of thing. Awesome. Okay, well, we will have this one up in our shop for the rest of today's show. Awesome. Okay, and like I said, I did grab a few more charm packs just to have a good variety for everyone. So this is called Dahlia. This is a laundry basket design from Andover. Definitely more of a classic kind of traditional look, but always they have these beautiful florals that they just do so well. This one has a mix of kind of these beautiful darker blues into some lighter blues, some great kind of mid-range greens. We've got some purples and kind of plums in here, and then the tonal and cream background. So again, a little more on the traditional side, but very elegant, very beautiful. And this is kind of your standard charm pack. So we've got 42 5-inch squares. Super cute, so very handy if you kind of need something quick. You can always find a good pattern to use with the charm pack, which will go really well. We have our buyer's giveaway coming up later, which is a pocket guide to fabric pre-cuts. It'd be perfect for something like this. Okay, next up we have an adorable collection from Andover. This one is also brand new. And this one you may recognize as the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So based off of the children's book, you've got all of these adorable little motifs that pull from the collection. I love these polka dot prints with the little leaves and little caterpillar on here. Super cute. This would make such a fun children's quilt or project. This one is kind of his snacking themed collection, so I thought it would be fun to do some like reusable snack bags or something with this fabric. Could get some of the fabric laminating stuff and put it on there and it'd be perfect. Or this is the outside and some laminated cotton on the inside. And then again, some more polka dots with the sky blue. This one is super cute. This one has more of the snacks on there. So you've got apples, oranges, some lettuce, a little strawberry. Super cute. Love the sort of more primary colored palette that we have going on here. It's very whimsical and childlike. Super cute. Yeah, that's such a good idea. You know, they are always looking for quilts to donate to. There are a few different children's organizations that do that kind of thing. So yeah, that would be such a good idea because it's very, like I said, very bright primary colors, just a little more cheerful. It'd be so good. Love that idea. Awesome, and there are 8 fat quarters in this bundle. So a good amount to work with for sure. And we do have additional yardage of any of these as well. Perfect, and if you want to come back to it, it will be in our shop for the rest of today's show. Okay, next up, another charm pack. This time we have one from Moda. This is Sable and Swan from Kath Holden, who does a lot of the more collage-like fabrics. So this one here, it's all kind of a tonal collection, so monotone, so blacks, grays, creams, and all sorts of these different prints. You've got music notes, collage, kind of some script, numbers, letters. Love that print that kind of looks like the marble effect. Oh, actually my favorite is the crossword print, that one there. That's so fun. So, beautiful charm pack here. This one being the 5-inch squares, definitely very versatile with all of these different prints. Awesome. Okay. And then next up, we have the newest collection from Anna Maria. This collection is called Indelible, and it's got lots of kind of more of a tonal look, which is a little different from her usual stuff. But I love this print here. It's a black background with kind of a tan floral, but all of that line work in there just gives it such amazing depth. So pretty. I think this one would make such a nice exterior for a bag. Maybe put some like waxed canvas with it. It would be fabulous. Yeah, absolutely. If you are looking for a specific one, we can definitely just let us know which one and we can add it into next week's show. Yeah, definitely beautiful large scale prints. They'd be great for a lot of stuff. Beautiful sort of jade color with the mums on it. And then these are some of my favorites. This is the peony print. Again, that line work is just so beautiful. And we put this fat quarter bundle together with each one of these, but we do have yardage available too. So if you need more than a fat quarter of any of these prints, just let us know. Yeah, absolutely. We can definitely put one of those fat quarter bundles in next week's show for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, any of these prints will be available in Yardage. So this is kind of the classic, her classic echinacea print. Awesome, absolutely. Our pleasure. I'm going to make a note of that as soon as I'm done showing these off so I don't forget. This is definitely one of my favorites as well. And this one's really beautiful too. It's such a soft color. Really beautiful soft blue. But then she has ones like this, which are just so rich and wonderful. Kind of magenta. Beautiful. This one's really interesting too. You've got kind of that purple toffee color together. Beautiful. And this is one of my favorites too. I'm going to open this one up because it's definitely more of a large scale that you need to see full on. So you do get a few full vases with the flowers in one fat quarter. So a nice amount for that. Wonderful. So this is Indelible. Like I said, we do have it all in Yardage as well. So If you're wanting to do any of these prints in like a half yard or a full yard or more, just let us know and we can always grab the yardage too. So, but here's a fat quarter bundle if you kind of just want a little bit of everything. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. But you know the drill, they'll be there if you still want them. Another charm pack that we have here, this one is from Wilmington Prints. The vase does not come in a different color right now, but we did just see her new collection that's coming out a little later this year, and she did even more colors. So if that's one that you really like, keep an eye out and we will eventually have it. Okay, yeah, absolutely, Mary Jane. Just let us know if you need to see any of them again, or if you decide on the colors, just let us know and we can definitely go grab those. But we do have another little, I chose a more novelty charm pack here. This one is Coffee Life from Wilmington Prints. It's got that classic cafe feel. Love the little lattes on the front and the little cups, little coffee beans. Super cute. Polka dot. Little cups. Love the checkerboard too. There's a fantastic stripe in this one as well. And again, this one is a classic charm packs of 42 5-inch squares. One of the things I love about this one is the neutral color palette. So if you need to maybe make somebody a gift, this is kind of a safe option if you're not quite sure which colors they like. It just feels very classic and coordinated and a little more elegant and timeless. So very cute charm pack from Wilmington. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and show off another charm pack, and then I think I've got a couple fabrics to show as well. But another charm pack here that we have, this one is called Countryside, and it's also a collection from Wilmington. This one is a little more traditional, kind of a little more of the classic prints. We've got some larger florals, some smaller prints, stripes, and the beautiful kind of twill that's on the front. So if you're looking for something classic, or maybe you like to use charm packs for your English paper piecing, these are really great for that too. So that is Countryside from Wilmington. Okay, now a couple fabrics that I grabbed too. I seem to remember at some point somebody had asked if we had any of the Tula fairy dust, and we just got in a restock of some of the Tula. Yes, Jessica, I was thinking it was you. And I have it in a couple different colors, so just let me know if you want it in a different one. I grabbed the classic white, but we also have the cream, the gray, and we restocked the kind of purple color as well. So let me know if you have a preference, or we can run some of this one. Yeah, this one is so fun and so versatile. Everyone loves a good bit of rainbow Tula. So we'll run a yard of this one. We do have, oh, perfect. It looks like Stormy's grabbing a yard of this one. We do have a cream version of this one. So cream, C-R-E-A-M, not green. Okay, perfect. We can definitely run this one again, Jessica. Yeah, we can definitely grab the cream for sure. We'll grab that and we'll keep running the white in the meantime. You know, surprisingly, she does not have a black background. There was at one point kind of the larger Fairy Flakes version that came in like a tonal, but not a rainbow version. Maybe someday she'll do that. Okay, one for Jessica. Perfect. And then we can run it one more time just in case anyone else wants to grab some too. We've got Stormy and Jessica so far. And then we'll show the cream off. Okay, yeah, absolutely. We can definitely do halves. So this is the white, what you're seeing now. And then the cream is definitely just warmer. It's still a very nice neutral. It just has a warmer feel to it. Yeah, this one's really pretty too. I think black would be cool too. I kind of wonder why she hasn't done that yet. Okay, perfect. So half a yard of the cream. Perfect. I'm going to put my little note on the white one really quick so I don't forget.
Bring it a half a yard.
Perfect. So the cream at half a yard. That's what I think too. We are getting, so Tula's new collection, her 50th collection is coming out this month. It's the Moon Forest 2, and we are getting,
She got it.
You did, yes. Yep, there we go. I know, I thought I saw something happen for a second, but then it was normal. So perfect. So half a yard for Mary Jane. But yeah, her new collection comes out, and in addition to her new collection, she's releasing, I think, 28 new true colors. So some of her other blenders and basics and new colorways, and I think a couple new prints too. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. Yeah, so we're going to have all of that. So I promise when it comes in that we'll have it on here too. Okay, perfect. So, and we've got half a yard for Mary.
Do you want to run that one more time at a full yard?
Oh yeah, let's, if anyone else wants any of the cream, we can definitely do that. Definitely not hoarding anything. I feel like the cream is kind of soft and it brings out more of the warmth of the rainbow. But the white just makes all of it pop really well. So I like both of them. Okay, perfect. One more fabric to show. We did not have time to cut any fat quarters of this collection, but I did see this morning that I think it was Jan said she liked the chickens. So I did grab a bolt of the chickens if anyone wants to grab any of these cute little guys here. Let me know, Jan, if there's a different one that you'd prefer, but I grabbed this one because I thought it was kind of the main print from the collection. Yeah, absolutely, we can do a yard. Yeah, it's super cute. Okay, so 1 yard for Jan. Perfect. And then if anyone else wants any, of course, we can run it again. There's one that has like just the chicks. There's a black, kind of more charcoal background with some chickens. There's some of like the little curved design. It kind of has more of like a mod look to it. But those are some of the ones. And then there's the block print too. We can always also, like I said, we've just been slammed the last week or so. It's been so busy, so we haven't, restocked on some of the fat quarters or cutting them. So we can always do fat quarter bundles of this next week too, and we can make sure to do a fat quarter bundle if that sounds like something you might be interested in. Okay, sure, we can definitely do that. I'm gonna write down that, and then also the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So this one was called Chicken Scratch, and the other one is the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
I'm gonna run this one again while it's up.
Perfect. Okay. No, I'm not sure. We didn't get that one. I was kind of surprised we didn't get that one. We unfortunately do not have that one. No, you're right. It's Lucky or something like that. Yeah, I know, it's so cute. I think I've seen it on my Instagram since it was just released too. I saw a couple other places got it. It's adorable. I think I saw Sisters Quilt Shop got it, and Wildwood Creative got it. Those are all west side of the state, but I think they might have online shopping, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a cute one for sure. No, I don't think so. I don't have it on my list, so I don't think I think maybe what I'm guessing is we got a different one and not that one. So yeah, we'll let you know. I know you guys are Ruby Star fans, and I appreciate that, so I will let you know. Okay, perfect. Picture book. Is that a specific collection, or are you asking, like, do we have like the panels that you can turn into like a soft book? Oh, a collection. Is it also from Ruby Star, or do you know who the designer or the Oh, I wonder which one that is. I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Yeah, but up. So I just Googled it.
Oh. Did that one just release too? Or is that an older one?
Mama says it. 7 thinks you had it in one of the grab bags.
I was gonna say, I think maybe it's older because the strawberry Ruby Star is coming in May, and I do know we are getting that one. So we will have that, and it looks like maybe it's got some of the same prints in it. So yeah, it might have been a different collection that we had in one of the bags. Is it, because we have, so if this was the one you were talking about, this is our modern one that we had. This was from the Carousel collection, I think. The little snails and the florals. I think that's a Figo. This one was from Floridora, I think. This was an art gallery, and I think this one was Juicy. Which, if any of those are the ones you're talking about, we might have more of. We can look and see if there's a specific one you want. But yeah, we will definitely keep you updated on when we get in new Ruby Star for sure. Since I know that's something that we like around here. Okay, I think we only had one of the chickens, and then we're gonna do fat quarters next week. So I'll put this one away. Okay. Awesome. Well, I have one more line to show you. Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool. I really love them too. So that's awesome that you found them on here. Cool. Okay, this last collection here is from Moda. Also a brand new collection. This is called Pine Grove. And it's a cute little kind of like camping, outdoorsy themed print. It has a little bit of a vintage look to it, I think. Very cool. I love the trees. It's such a good one. Some pine cones and some branches. A nice wood grain texture. Here's that main print again, but this time with the cream background. I love the little bear, he's so cute. Of course, we've got some plaid in here. Nice little tossed animal print. Cute little moose. Kind of more of that geometric look. And then that kind of tossed print with the green background. And there are 9 fat quarters in this bundle. But I think it's nice. It's a nice kind of woodsy cabin feel. Could be a little bit more masculine if you're wanting to do a quilt with that feel. Be an awesome cabin quilt or camping quilt. Lots of different projects you could do with this one. Yeah, half a yard of the first raccoon. Yeah, was it this one, Jan, that you were looking for? So the brown background or kind of the tan background. And yes, we can definitely do it by the yard. If there's one that you, any that you're looking for, just let us know which one you're thinking and we can go grab it. Unfortunately, we did not get pre-cuts with this collection, so there's no charm pack here, just the fat quarter bundles and yardage. But we are running to grab this print, but if anyone wants any of the other fabrics, just let us know and we can grab those too. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a brown, and then here we have a cream version as well. And I think there might be another colorway, but I can't remember for sure. So we can see. But we did grab the brown one, and we can go ahead and do this one first while we have it. Oh, and thank you, Margaret, for grabbing one of the fat quarter bundles. And yeah, absolutely, we can do the cream instead. We'll run the brown since it's here in case anyone else wants some, since we have it, but we can definitely do the cream. And it looks like it also comes in a green background, so we'll show that one too. Okay. So here's the cream, and yeah, it definitely pops on this one. Yeah, I can definitely, we can do the green too. But we'll run this one. I know since Jan wants some, we'll run that one. And then if Mom of 7, who can't remember if I got your name or not, if you want some, we can run it again as well. Yeah, and we'll definitely keep running it for whoever wants it. So we've got one for Jan. And running it again here. Okay, we've got one for Anita. Anne, okay, perfect. I feel like you have said that before. But wonderful. We'll run it one more time just in case Anne wants some. Ooh, yeah, definitely this one would also be a really good one for the reading pillows, Anita, I agree. Super cute. Be a fun little one, like if you did a little reading pillow, bring it camping, be super cute. Okay, we will do that one. Awesome, yeah, starting early. Great job. Yeah, absolutely. And if you want next week when we do the other fat quarter bundle, we can always do this one again too if we still, I'm sure we'll probably still have some. Okay, and then I'll just show this one off as well. So this is the green version. If anyone wants any of this one too, we can always, we'll just run it just in case anyone wants some. Awesome. Okay, yard for Anita. Perfect. And we'll run it again just in case anyone else wants to grab some too. Okay, awesome. I'll go ahead and put my little note on here. Okay, perfect. The fat quarter bundle has, let's see, so there's, those two are the same print. We've got a couple of the tossed prints. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different prints. So we've got the 2 different colorways in the tossed print, 2 different colorways in the main print, the cream and the tan. And then we've got 4 different prints as blenders. So geometric, plaid, wood grain, pine cone, and tonal leaf. So yeah, 7 different ones. Oh, thank you, Anita, for grabbing one of the bundles. Yeah, absolutely. We can definitely show this one off again next week too. I'll write that down for myself so I don't forget. So I'll put Pine Grove. Wonderful. Okay. Awesome. And that was the last fabric of the evening too. So I'll pop this one away. And that means we can run our buyer's giveaway now. So we've got our little pocket guide to fabric pre-cuts. And it's like a little pocket-sized book with just some really great information on pre-cuts. Yeah, I can definitely see that, Anne. That one would be really nice. I feel like a lot of the time you're talking about the different charities. I know they get a lot of more either like younger kids stuff or girl stuff, and they don't often get things for older boys, which is a shame because they need quilts too. So that is a really great idea. So yeah, we'll definitely have that in there for next week. Oh wow, Jessica. That's awesome. Yeah, I have 3 brothers. I'm the only girl, so I feel ya. Awesome. Okay, well hopefully everyone is entering the giveaway okay. It looks like should be working pretty well. We've got a few more minutes on that. Oh my goodness. 4 boys and then all 7 girls. That is amazing. Wow. 2 totally different ends of the spectrum, I'm sure. Awesome. You guys are amazing. So brave. Awesome. Oh, and thank you, Martha, for grabbing one of the Shop Hop magazines. Oh, weird, Jan. I wonder if it's one of those weird things where you have to pop out and back in again. Like, leave and then when you come back, maybe it'll be correct. Oh, that's amazing. Anne, that's awesome. Love, I'm assuming adoption. That's awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad that worked. Cool. Great. Oh, and thank you, Martha, for grabbing one of the indelible bundles as well. Thank you. In these last couple minutes, if there is anything that anyone has any questions about or you have any requests for next week, let me know and I'll write them down. I like to keep track of kind of what you guys are interested in or what you'd like to see more of. We have Easter coming up, so if you're looking for anything for your Easter projects, let me know. I'm working on a little Easter basket for my nieces, so I gotta get those finished. Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. We appreciate that so much. It was such a busy day, and you know, we're all always trying to make sure that we're making sure that everyone is feeling like, you know, we see them and we are helpful, and just that's so great to hear. So thank you so much. We really tried to prepare as best we could for it, and I think it went really well. So thank you. Yeah, some canvas prints, absolutely. We do have some really great canvas. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, weird. Sometimes I've heard that people have to go like all the way out of the app, like leave the live stream and then leave the app and then you can come back in, and sometimes it'll let you. We've been having like some kind of weird issues with the buyer's giveaway. So yeah, and just to clarify also, this is the buyer's giveaway. So if you didn't get anything throughout the show, then it won't automatically let you enter. You can technically go online to bypass that. but that's why it's not letting you right now if you didn't grab anything throughout the show. Okay, it is the last few seconds for this one though, so we'll be drawing our winner here. Yeah, next week. Awesome. Okay, it looks like Jessica is our winner. Thank you so much, Jessica. Hope you enjoy this. It's an adorable little book. We love these. We have them in lots of different themes and all sorts of things. So hope you enjoy it. Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll put that in your order. Okay, thank you so much, Anita. Thank you. I will actually put on here for next week too the Washington fabric, and we'll let you know about that. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us today. We hope you had a fun time. Yeah, good night, and thank you too, Jan. Thank you everyone. We're gonna see if we can maybe find someone to send you off on a raid too, if anyone else is has a show going on right now.
Let's see. I don't think we've raided Crimson Crafter before, but they're doing a show.
Ooh, very fun. Thank you so much, Anne. Appreciate it. Okay, awesome. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.